Hey everyone, it's Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. It is still Sunday. It is still Happy Sunday, folks. And I am back with our We Wishes and Weighty Wants, which is my favorite event of the month. It has really become my favorite event of the month. And I'm keeping a list of who's being nice, folks. The holidays are approaching. I got a long list of people. Miss Gary Martin just rocked people all over the place. And so did Susan Tootsie Tucker. And our very own Sabrina K, the Country Crafter, had 9 or 10 packages out to people. And Cruz is always up to no good, as we all know. And Miss Jellybean, did you see those beautiful packages she made for everybody? And me. Unbelievable what was going on. Bertha wrote to me and told me that she got a bunch of beautifulness from everybody. And Letitia wrote to me. So many of you were kind enough to let me know when people sent you things. And Miss Kayla let me know by opening them on her lives. So we have all sorts of rack that went all over the place, and so many wishes were granted. And you know, folks, the wishes this month were really small. And they were mostly used wishes and wants, very tiny things, and people were just gifting things all over the place. This is my favorite time of the month. Seriously. All right, let's draw our We Wish. Who's getting a We Wish? I granted a bunch, so if there's a We Wish in here that I've granted, I'll have to come up with something else. It's just that simple. All right, our first We Wish draw is going to Miss Pat Sweeney. Woo! And I just sent her off a bunch of rack. Well, this gives me all sorts of ideas. You know, Pat's home with an autoimmune cold today. Hey, Pat. I really hope you feel better soon. I feel your pain, girlfriend. I feel your pain. But Miss Pat, oh, you had all sorts of little wee wishes. And I tried to do most of them in the rack, so I'm going to have to be a little innovative about what we send you. But I'll have to think about that. I'm putting on my thinking cap, Miss Pat. I have an idea, though. I've been looking at some alley stuff, which we'll talk about when I say goodnight, but I got an idea for you, Pat. I do. All right. And this, folks, is for a Weighty Want. Are you ready? Weighty Want coming her. Oh, I got 2. I got one stuck in my finger. Who gets the Weighty Want? Lisa Farron! Lisa Farron, what was your Weighty Want? Hold on. I think you wanted vintage. Sorry, guys. You can see me, but I can't see you. And the reason is that I'm looking at the screen. You're hearing a tap, tap, tap. And that's just because, no, Lauren wanted vintage. That's because I'm using my fingernail to click upwards just to see. What did Lisa Farron want, guys? She wrote a whole nice comment. And it was right below Lily, sorry. We had so many participants, guys, so many this month, that we had a huge call. Yeah, we had 260. That's like comments. That's crazy, right? 260. It's a huge amount. So I'm just going through and taking a look because Lisa made a comment, but I'm wondering if she actually listed what her Weighty Want is. Let's see. There's Lauren. I saw Miss Farron's comment. I saw it, so I know it's there. I just got to find it, folks. I'm so sorry to keep you on here. There it is. Huh. Her only wish is for recommendations for a brand of a crimper that is not super expensive. You want a crimper, huh? Well, I'm going to have to give this some thought, Miss Lisa. You have Maggie Holmes Digital, so you don't need Holmes. And you have some napkins and you can't use them all. That tells me something. I'm going to have to give this some thought. We're going to have to surprise Miss Lisa Farron with something, but I think I know what I'm going to surprise her with. I already know, folks. I already know. All right, so this is our congratulations to Pat and Lisa Farron. Now I can see you again. Congratulations to Pat and Lisa Farron for being our winners. I actually have an idea for both of you already. And I want to thank each and every one of you for participating. I want to thank absolutely Alice for racking folks all over the place. I want to thank Crafty Kimchi for everything she sent me. I cannot believe you did that. I want to thank Carrie Martin, who has been helping people all over. And Miss Jellybean Junction. And Cruz, you rack people all over the place. Sabrina racked people all over the place. Susan Tootsie Tucker, you've been doing all sorts of no goodness all over the place. And I really appreciate it. Now, our next big round is sponsored by Lily, or Crafting with Lily. And you know she's putting together a whole giant prize pack. So I want you to start thinking about, and these are her supplies that she wasn't using, that are just sitting around. It's like a D-stash, right? It's like stuff she's not using. We don't care if you've used 4 stickers on a sheet. You don't want them anymore? We'll take them. So you need to start thinking about what is it in your stash that you don't have. We all have one section that's like a void, folks. Maybe we have 2 or 5 sections that are voids. So if you can leave me a comment down below just to help me get prepared, tell me what's the one thing you don't have. You know, for me, I don't use a lot of jammies, so I have almost none. I have almost none. And the ones I have are okay, because Alicia Love Letter Generation gifted me my beautiful ones, but I've been using them up for the Halloween collab. So thankfully, Miss Deb Hendrick just sent me some, or I think I'd be out of them completely, actually. So jammies are like my one hole in all of this. I've been watching those Hobby Lobby hauls going, oh, so people, that's what people buy. Interesting. What's your one hole? What's the one thing you don't have in your stash that you know you probably should have more of? Leave a comment down below. That'll help us get started for our big Crafting with Liller, We Wishes and Weighty Wants. And also list down below what some of your, perhaps your, like, you don't care if it's a used want. So for instance, like Margaret wanted a corner rounder, like a used corner rounder. So give an idea of what it is that you might want. For instance, like I would love a flower punch. Don't laugh at me, folks. I would love a used flower punch. I'll tell you why. I actually like making homemade flowers, but when I only have one flower die, and I don't want to buy 10 more. And part of the reason is I like to make flowers like later at night while watching your videos, and I don't always remember to die cut out, like, you know, they require a lot of die cutting. Like you have to cut out loads. But if you're watching videos, you can just sit and punch the pieces out, then soak them in water, then kind of build them, and then put triple thick on them. So I really want like a used flower punch, maybe one nobody likes anymore. There's my used want. What's yours? You know, we all have one. List that down below too, so that we can all share with each other, because I bet you one of us probably has it in our stash and we can send it to you. I want to thank you again for your inspiration. Crafty Kimchi, Crafting with Liller, Absolutely Alice, they were all touched by you in a huge way. And that's why they participated. It's because of you. Because of your incredible generosity and amazing spirits. That's why you got all that attention. So thank you for being so generous. Thank you for being so kind to one another. And thank you for always wanting to help this community. You guys are amazing. Honestly, I say that, but I don't say it enough. It's really amazing. The reason this community thrives and does so well is because of your generosity with one another and your support of one another and your happy craftiness with one another. So thank you very much. All right, folks, I'll be back on later to say goodnight. Congratulations to Lisa and to Pat Sweeney. Very excited for you both. Very excited. First time both of you have won We Wishes. That makes me very happy. I like to spread it around, folks. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hope whatever you're doing that you're happy. I hope that you spent a little crafty time. And I'll be back on later to say goodnight. Bye for now.